to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam. 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 When I say monster, you say jam. Monster. Monster. Yeah, when I say monster, you say jam. Monster. Monster. Let's ride. We got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. Let's go. This is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud. Everybody buckle up. You waited. Now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam.
Hamilton, this is Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
The first competition of the night is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first is driver against the clock, which means the driver with the fastest time takes the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Hamilton, are you ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
First up, driving JCB Digatron, give it up for Tony Oaks. And to start things off, Tony Oaks with a time of 10.850. He'll be the pace setter for tonight in JCB Racing. Tony Oaks pretty clean on that race pass there, going easily around that gray turn cone. Could be an obstacle for some. Not a problem for Tony. He has 15 racing wins against the clock this year so far. Next staging at the line, give it up for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Fires as he stages, he creeps to the line here. It looks like Fernando has a little bit of an issue there. He had to refire just before the start of his race lap there, and as he came around that gray turn cone, it immediately appears he'll need to refire again. Of course, David Mila, our pit reporter, will keep us abreast of the situation as things unfold down in the pits here at the TD Coliseum tonight. It looks like he was able to refire, but our Monster Jam officials just reporting to me now that he will not earn a score or a time for that race. Up next, staging at the line, it's Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. And she's off. Kylie Kent give it up for Sparkle Smash there with a time of 11.621. As you can see, she makes a turn there, hits the pond, crosses it cleanly, but still short of Tony Oaks, your JCB Racing leader so far. You know the sound of that one, it's Brandon Telechka, Zombie. Brandon Telechka and Zombie, our new leader in JCB Racing. Clean race passes, cleanly clears the pond, and he is our new leader with a time of 10.623. Taking a look at our JCB Racing competition leaderboard through our first four racers here. Again, Zombie taking the lead from Tony Oaks and JCB Tigatron. Next up for JCB Racing, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. The time for Weston Anderson and Gravedigger at 10.821. You know, Weston Anderson, not necessarily known for his racing prowess, more of a skills and freestyle competitor, but that time right there puts him in second place and on a quest to get the first 7 points of his night in JCB Racing. Up to take her turn, driving Megalodon, it's Michaela Telechka. And let's go! Green! The time for Michaela Telechka in Megalodon 14.356. Looks like she had a little bit of trouble coming around that second turn to go across the pond there. That's going to go ahead and put her in 5th place. Zombie still leading with that time of 10.623. You know what? Gravedigger not far behind. Again, still holding on and looking for those 7 points in this competition, followed by Tony Oaks in JCB Digatron. Sparkle Smash, Skyly Kent also pushing in a remarkable score there, remarkable time rather, 11.621. Those are your top 4 so far in JCB Racing as we await our next competitor. Up next staging is Charlie Pauken driving Classroom Crusher. Of course, those bloodlines run deep for Charlie Pauken. His dad is a 30-year Monster Jam driver, Chucky, in his rookie season here with Monster Jam. Staging at the light, and the light is green! Oh, 11.231 the time for Classroom Crusher. He finishes there with a little stoppy on those front 2 wheels, those front 2 BKT tires. He might have to save that for 2-wheel skills competition or maybe Monster Jam Freestyle as well. Monster Jam fans, as we talked about during trackside, anytime you look up at that video board and you see that QR code that says scan to donate, that is our partnership with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. They do an amazing job with everything they do there in Memphis, helping out the families and those with childhood cancer. Again, you don't have to donate. A little bit helps. It could be 50 cents, it could be $1, and you can donate in the name of your favorite driver as well. We have a little friendly competition behind the scenes here. So put $1 towards Classroom Crusher, maybe Gravedigger, Sparkle Smash, and help out our friends at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And David Mila down in the pits, our pit reporter now. Zombie performed well in JCB Racing, but there is something going on in the pits with Zombie. David, can you elaborate?
That's right, Alex. So right now you can see a live shot at this team hard at work. Brian Toluchka and Brandon Toluchka and his father Mitch just figuring out exactly what is going on. There seemed to be a planetary issue or an axle issue, but that's exactly what they're doing right now. I will let you know if anything develops further back here, but those are the two things that seem to be going on with the back right tire right here.
All right, thank you very much, David. Obviously a big development indeed, and we'll see how that shakes out in the two-wheel skills challenge. Up next is Brianna Mahan in Ringling Bailey Circuit. Staging to the line and green. And the time for Brianna Mahan in Ringling Bailey Circuit, 11.632. That means your winner in JCB Racing, Brandon Toluchka in Zombie. That is his 5th JCB Racing win of the year, Brandon Toluchka. In Zombie, David Mila with Brandon as they head up to the pod as well. We'll want to hear from him and see if we can get any more inside info as to what's happening down in the pits. David?
All right, congratulations to your JCB winner, Brandon Toluchka, getting it done. Team Zombie here, joined by Chandler Hyder, watching in the back. Brandon, woo, the fun never stops, man. As soon as you took the JCB Racing win, we went back there into the pits, and we had a little bit of issues right now with Zombie. So what's going on right now with your mind?
Yeah, man, I was out here to win. I came on that last corner. I figured it was holder wide open, held it wide open, came a little funny, landed on that back right tire, ended up blowing the planetary apart and snapping the axle. But the guys are back there getting that thing all tuned up and ready to go.
Oh, you say the guys, you were also back there getting some work done as well. Now, of course, you mentioned it, we're gonna be back there, we're gonna be working on that Monster Jam truck. We have two-wheel skills coming up next, right? So these Monster Jam fans have yet to see Brandon Toluchka behind the wheel of Zombie. So what can they expect right here? Maybe a Spinnerooski?
Yeah, I came up with a new move this year. It's called the old Spinnerooski. Set it right on that Zombie face, spin around. I can almost make her 360. We'll see how crazy you guys get tonight. I'll tell you what, the crazier you guys get, the crazier we get. And not just for me, for the other 7 trucks. You know, we keep pushing each other. These guys are absolutely wild. These guys are trying new stunts and tricks I never even thought was possible, so I came up with my own. But I tell you what, guys, the crazier y'all get, the crazier we're getting these Monster Jam trucks. Y'all ready for some two-wheel skills?
Let's make some noise, Canada! Give it up for Brandon Toluchka, Zombie!
Monster Jam fans, it looks like there might be something mechanically going on with Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. He'll still get an attempt here, but if he is unable to complete the two-wheel skills challenge, then he'll drop to the bottom of this competition's leaderboard. Our US HRA technicians are coming out along with the JCB Dirt Squad to determine if he could refire and continue the two-wheel skills challenge. David, you got a bird's eye view down there on the track. Can you tell me anything that might be going on with El Toro Loco? I mean, Fern's got to be disappointed as to what's going on.
It's tough, Alex, right now. Obviously, after the JCB Racing competition, it didn't go his way. Two-wheel skill so far is not going his way, which is why we need to bring this Monster Jam truck back into the pits to see exactly what is going on. It's hard to diagnose it from when you see it on the track, and especially because we do have Zombie in the back right now getting that planetary fix. So once that truck gets back here, I'll be able to get a little bit more information and see what happens. I'm standing by right now with AJ Roseborough. I mean, it's tough, man. Obviously, motorsports, anything could happen. What are your thoughts as you were watching, Toro?
You know, these are 12,000-pound monster trucks, and things do happen to break, unfortunately. But, you know, we're in the right world. We got the best mechanics in town, and Zombie's back here. It's about done, and we're going to get Toro in, get him fixed up for Freestyle. But until then, I'm going to pick up some slack. I'm going to turn up the heat, and we're going to have a lot of fun here in Freestyle Motocross. So you guys get ready, and let's have some fun.
That's right. You heard it here first. AJ is going to be hitting the track. We got the FMX best upright trick, FMX best trick as well. So those are, if my math is correct, 16 total points that are available on the board. Could go potentially to Toro Loco. How do you like your chances out on the track?
I think it's pretty good. You know, we've been practicing, and we're going to throw down here for Canada. This is my first time here. We're going to have so much fun, and I can't wait.
All right, well, let's get back to some more Monster Jam action.
Thank you very much, David. Some interesting insight down there in the pits. And always, and you know, because of our FMX riders, Team El Toro Loco and AJ in particular there, you're never out of it. As long as he continues to perform and our UNOH technicians get to work on El Toro Loco, you never know how much ground can be made up here in this competition. Up next is Megalodon. Michaela making her Monster Jam debut back in 2020. She just completed nursing school as well.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Michaela Toluchka Megalodon. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Scoring is open, so please, Hamilton, take out your smartphone, scan the QR code right there on the video board, and lock in your score. You have 5 seconds remaining at judgeszone.com.
I see what Michaela was trying to do there at first. She went up on the pod and went into a popper. She was trying to do a stoppie, did more of a stoppie on her second attempt. We'll see what those scores are. Those scores are locked, and the score for Toluchka is a 4.934 first for the two-wheel skills challenge. Up next, give it up for Brianna Hahn, Ringling Bailey Circuits. Classic move from Brianna. Puts it into a stoppie. Nose wheelies forward. Walks it back. Great first attempt. Let's see what she's got in the tank for number 2. Sky Wheelie.
Monster Jam fans, that was Brianna Mahan wrangling Bailey Circuit. Her teammate Greg Duffy clearly likes that. What did you think, fans? You know where to go to let us know. That is judgeszone.com. Remember, you only have 20 seconds the moment those ribbon boards turn red, so lock in your scores.
It's unbelievable that Brianna does not have a skills win on the season so far because she is a veteran driver, and you saw the combo she pulled off on that first attempt and then hits the classic Sky Wheelie on her second attempt, and she wants those scores, fans. Give it up for Brianna Mahan and Ringling Bailey Circuits. The code again, HAM. The score, 8.174. New leader, new score to beat.
Monster Jam fans, I'm hanging out at the desk with Charlie and Isla, and they're excited because they get to help me bring out the next competitor. Girls, tell them who is coming out next.
Sparkle Smash!
More attempts for Kylie Kent. Sparkle Smash. Score to beat at 8.174.
Those hands together for Kylie Kent Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Hamilton, Monster Jam is the only sport where you fans have a say-so in who wins the competitions and the overall event championship. So please help us crown our next champion.
Those scores are locked. Taylor, let's see what Hamilton gave Kylie Kent. She gets a 4.770. Good enough for third right now, but a lot of competition left to go. And the man by the name of Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Weston Anderson with 18 skills wins on the season. Take a picture, folks. Primo Weston Anderson. Attempt number 2 coming. Let's see if he can top number 1.
Keep it going, Monster Jam fans, for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Score now at judgeszone.com for Weston Anderson, Team Gravedigger. It sounded like you Hamilton fans enjoyed both hits, but you gotta put your scores where your screams are. You see what I did there, Alex?
I like that. I like that. Yeah, you know, that is classic Weston Anderson, too. And you know what? He can hold a stoppie for days. That's what I'm saying. Take a picture, you know? You'll get a perfect one. He's not going anywhere. Score that again. Use that code HAM. The score for Weston Anderson is 8.883. That is a new leader and a new score to beat. The only question is, can you dig it? Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Tony Oaks coming off the pod there, kicking those rear two BKT tires up and moonwalks it. And sets it down on all four. Good stuff from Tony. Will he outdo himself on attempt number 2? He's going for repeats. Ho ho!
Monster Jam fans, let him hear you. Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. This one's going to be a bit interesting, but fans, remember, when it comes to scoring fairly and accurately at judgeszone.com, the power is in your fingers.
Yeah, it really is, you know, and TJ Tiffany's back there. He's got some fingers of his own. He wishes he could be scoring with you guys. Let's check those scores. The score for Tony Oaks and JCB Digatron is an 8.972 leader. New score to beat. Up next, our final Monster Jam truck here in the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Give it up for the rookie Chucky Pumpkin, Classroom Crusher. First attempt.
Monster Jam fans, keep it going for Chucky Pumpkin Classroom Crusher. Drew Slough, his teammate, just completely in awe at how smooth both of those hits were. I mean, I don't know if this is exactly what Chucky was going for, but it was perfect.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what I love about it? You know, he looks like a fresh face, but he has been around Monster Jam his entire life. Rookie schmookie when he does stuff like that. The score for Chucky Pumpkin, 9.242. Chucky Pumpkin taking home the two-wheel skills challenge. Boy, they saved the best for last. Number 6 of the year for Chucky. And again, David, he's no rookie. Not the way he drives.
Man, Chucky Pumpkin, a madman here on the track. Chucky, before we start, you see Tony Oaks back there. He was cheering you on the whole time. He had the score to beat. But Chucky, you came out here and you won the competition. How do you feel after that win?
Man, it truly feels great. I wasn't sure what I was going to do coming out. I was watching everybody else do their moves, playing it a little safe. And I was like, I'm going to come out here, try and see what we can throw down. And we came out here and we threw down, that's for sure.
Final competitor gets 8 points on the board for Team Classroom Crusher. And speaking of teams, Drew Slough is about to take over right now on that FMX bike. We got the upright trick. We got the best trick coming up. This crowd here has yet to see Drew tear it up. What can they expect?
Man, it's going to get wild. He's going to be flying through the air on his dirt bike, and he's going to be doing backflips. I want you guys to get loud. Who's having a good time today?
Come on, Hamilton, make some noise for Team Classroom Crusher, Chucky Pumpkin.
Exciting stuff there from Chucky Pumpkin, Classroom Crusher. Now let's take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard and Classroom Crusher picking up those oh so valuable 8 points to form a 3-way tie. For the leaderboard, Team Classroom Crusher, followed by Weston Anderson, Noah Bucket, and Gravedigger, and JCB Digatron behind him again, all tied at 13. Coming up next, after halftime, we have got the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition and the FMX Best Trick Competition. And you know, the thing about halftime is you can get up, you can walk around, you can grab yourself something to eat, you can peruse our merch stands, check out those Spin Master diecast. Now is your opportunity, and you know what? We'll be back in just a couple minutes with more Monster Jam. Please welcome the superstars of Freestyle Motocross. Give it up for TJ Tiffany, leading the pack. Greg Duffy, Team Bailey Circuit, AJ Roseborough, Team El Toro Loco, Drew Slough, Team Classroom Crusher, Noah Bucket, Team Gravedigger, yeah! Heel Clicker, get things going. Nice tail whip from Cam Sepulveda. Oh, knack there. Chandler Hyder, Scott Murray getting in on the action. Megalodon. These whips get more and more vicious. We're not even competing yet. Heel clicker again, Noah Bucket. Cam Sepulveda letting go. That's Scott Murray, super wiggle there.
All righty, Monster Jam fans. Let's make some noise for the FMX boys. Let me hear you, Hamilton. There you are. It is now time for the FMX portion of Freestyle Mania. All 8 of our riders are going to hit the sky in the upright trick competition. So that means we're going to save the backflips for later. No backflipping in this first competition, just upright tricks. Whatever these guys do, it's up to you on judgeszone.com. It's still the place to be. 20 seconds at the end of each jump, but we're going to get loud and we're going to get crazy, Hamilton. Are you ready for the FMX upright trick?
First up, Greg Duffy, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. He's on board that Kawasaki 450. He's been riding pro since 2014. He's a Guinness Book World Record holder. Let's see if he can do it again.
Put those hands together for Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Scoring is open for the first time in the FMX competitions. Same rules apply. Everybody score fairly and accurately at judgeszone.com. You've got about 5 seconds left.
And those scores are locked. The score for Greg Duffy is at 8.018. That's going to set the table. Up next, representing Team El Toro Loco, it's AJ Roseborough. He's out of Lake Villa, Illinois. He made his Monster Jam debut last year, but he's been a professional rider since 2021. He spent a year overseas doing events as well. Now he's bringing it to Hammertown.
Monster Jam fans, put those horns up and make some noise for AJ Roseborough, El Toro Loco. That was good. Yeah, you're right, Fernando. It was good, but it's up to the fans here in Hamilton to decide exactly how good. Let us know at judgeszone.com.
Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay. Hitting there, hanging on, a little seat grab action. And the score is 8.680. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. Up next, representing Team Megalodon, give it up for Scott Murray. Scott Murray, one of our veterans here at Monster Jam. He's from the UP, Michigan. He's a Youper. Not that far away. Give it up.
Put those fins together. Show them how it's done, Michaela. Yeah, just like that, Monster Jam fans. That was Scott Murray, Megalodon. Go ahead and score now at judgeszone.com. Scoring is open, but keep in mind, everybody, that time ticks a little quicker with our FMX riders. Time starts as soon as the trick is complete.
And those scores are locked. Taylor, the score. Score for Scott Murray, 8.101. That puts him in second place. Not too bad from Super Scott Murray. Up next, from Team Classroom Crusher, give it up for Drew Slough. You know, a lot of our riders here get started very young. His dad got him his first bike as a kid.
Come on, let them hear you, Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
You know what I love about Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, Taylor, is all the teammates cheering each other on. CP3 back there giving it up for his teammates. Gotta love what you see. And the scores are now locked. The score for Drew Slough: 8.776. New leader. New score to beat in the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition. Next up, from Team Zombie, put those zombie arms out, it's Chandler Hyder. He's a skydiver, base jumper, and jump hitter.
That was Chandler Hyder. Zombie, make some noise, Hamilton. Now, let's make some scores at judgeszone.com. You know where to go.
I feel like I'm his neighbor. He's from Lake Elsinore, California, which is close to where I'm from in San Diego. I knew I liked that guy. The scores are locked. The score for Chandler Hyder: 8.475. That puts him third on the leaderboard. Nice work, Chandler. Up next, hailing from Daytona, Florida, give it up for Team Sparkle Smash and Cam Sepulveda. Cam inspired by one of the legends, Travis Pastrana. If you set your bar that high, you are going to do some great things. Let's see what Cam's got in store as he hits the jump. Oh, sea crab, let's go. Taylor, what do they got to do?
Monster Jam fans, it sounded like you liked it. Let them hear you one more time, Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Alex, you can see even Cam wanted to stop and take a second to look at that super glued to the action replay.
Yeah, I would. I mean, if I did that, I would have looked at myself on the video board in midair. The scores are locked. The score for Cam Sepulveda is 9.505. Good for first place. Next up, Team Gravedigger, give it up for Noah Bakken. Noah making his pro debut in 2023, but man, he looks like a true vet.
Monster Jam fans, put those hands in the air just like that and make some noise for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. You know, sometimes we say leaving you on the edge of your seats. I don't really know what you say for the cliffhanger, because that's what that trick is called. So leaving you hanging off the cliff of your seat? I don't know.
I'm buying whatever he's selling, Taylor. I got to tell you, that's some good stuff. And there's a reason why Team Gravedigger leads this series. It's moves like that. The scores are locked. The score for Noah Bakken is 9.187, just falling short in second place. And our final rider here in the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition. Give it up for TJ Tiffany, Team JCB Tigatron. He's been a pro stuntman. Maybe you've seen The Avengers. He's been in that. Zombieland, Walking Dead.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for TJ Tiffany, JCB Tigatron. Back out on the track, giving you a little extra. Alex, I got a little nervous there. He flew away from the bike so far, and it really just added to that rock solid. What did your fans think? Is this going to be enough to take him to the top?
Let's see those rock solid scores. The score for TJ Tiffany, Team JCB Tigatron. 9.387. Second place for TJ Tiffany.
All right, that means that your winner is Team Sparkle Smash. I'm over here with Kylie Kent, cheering on Cam Sepulveda. Congratulations, Cam. We got some Sparkle Smash fans in the house. So let's talk to those fans, Kylie. How proud are you of Cam right now?
I'm super, super proud. We only have 2 more weeks left of this tour, so I know not only the monster truck drivers, but all these FMX riders are giving it 150%, and you can see that clearly. They all work super, super hard. I'm just super proud of Cam, and we're going to carry this momentum for the rest of the night.
That's right, Team Sparkle Smash getting 8 points. So let's check out the overall event leaderboard to see where that leaves Team Sparkle Smash and the rest of our competitors. Team JCB Tigatron in first place with 20 points. Team Gravedigger with 19. Classroom Crusher with 18. And rounding out the top 4, you see them right there. Team Sparkle Smash, 15 points on the board. Okay, Hamilton, do you want to see some more? We want some more! We want some more! It is time for the FMX Best Trick Competition. Anything goes here. Front flips, back flips, side flips. I just made that last one up. Whatever these crazy guys do in the middle of the air, it is still up to you. Judgeszone.com, 20 seconds at the end of each jump. Let's keep the energy high. Come on, Hamilton, let's make some noise. Are you ready for the FMX Best Trick?
First up in the FMX Best Trick Competition, Rapid Team Zombie, Chandler Hyder. Here comes that Kawasaki.
Hamilton, you just got your first backflip of the evening. Compliments of Chandler Hyder, Zombie. He's back out on the track. Let him hear you. It's time to score, Hamilton. Remember, Judgeszone.com, fairly and accurately lock it in.
You know, setting the gauntlet here, that's going to be a tough one to score. Where do we start? We'll find out. The score for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie, is 8.530. Not a bad way to start at all. Hey, anytime you do a backflip, like Taylor said, she was super excited to see that. Man, that's going to get you some good points. Way to start, Chandler Hyder. Up next, Noah Bakken, representing Team Gravedigger. You know, Noah has jumped over a moving train not once, but 10 times. Whoa.
Put those hands together for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. Not just a backflip this time. We got a variation, what you might compare it to a Monster Jam truck, doing a combo move, a backflip into the heel clicker. There it is right there.
Yeah, I love that. I love when you start with a backflip and then you just continually raise the bar. And we have 6 FMX riders still to go. The scores are locked. And the score for Noah Bakken is 9.438. New leader, new score to beat. That's going to be tough to beat. Up next, AJ Roseborough and Team El Toro Loco. He got his first bike, a Honda Z50, when he was 4 years old. Let's see what he's got. Whoa. Different variation there, Taylor.
Well, who needs hands when you're doing a backflip? Not AJ Roseborough of Team El Toro Loco. Let him hear you, Hamilton, and then let him know what you think at Judges Zone.
Again, just trying to up the bar, one up each other. You know, they're all friends off the track, but they're competitors on the track. This might turn into the best backflip competition. Scores are locked. And the score for AJ is 8.560. Good enough to take over second place. Up next, representing Team Sparkle Smash, give it up for Cam Sepulveda. Oh, another backflip variation, Taylor.
That was Cam Sepulveda. Sparkle Smash. Monster Jam fans, make some noise. He took the first win. Is this trick gonna take the second? You fans know where to go to let us know.
Absolutely. You know, that's a veteran move by a young rider there. Only been riding professionally for 3 years. Those scores are now locked. The score for Cam Sepulveda is 9.547. New leader, new score to beat. Up next, for his crack at the FMX Best Trick Competition, straight out of Annapolis, Maryland, USA, give it up for Greg Duffy, Team Bailey Circuits. Yeah.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Greg Duffy, Brinkling Bailey Circuit. Big smile from his teammate, Brianna Mahan. She knows that went well, as smooth as it can be. But it ain't up to her. It is up to you fans here in Hamilton.
I'm amazed. We're just back to back backflips so far. But you get to determine which the best one of them all. The scores are locked. And the score for Greg Duffy is 8.726. That'll put Greg Duffy in a solid third place. Nice work. Up next, put those fins in the air. It's Scott Murray and Team Megalodon. He fell in love with dirt bikes as a kid, and he's here touring with Freestyle Mania, his first full tour in 20 years. He is a best trick world champion.
Let them hear you. That was Scott Murray, Megalodon. Yes. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. What'd you think, Hamilton? Let him hear you. He's back on the track.
You know, I don't want to influence anything, but he's got 46 best trick wins on the season. I think he's only not won it like 5 times, and it's for moves like that. The score for Scott Murray is 9.096. And that's good for 3rd place. Surprising. Up next, representing Team JCB Digatron, it is TJ Tiffany. First, he was a supercross rider. Then he became a freestyle motocross rider. 5 years doing super, and a bunch of years doing the rest.
You see it, it's Team JCB Digatron, TJ Tiffany. Let him hear ya. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to score at judgeszone.com.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Full-on backflip, kicks it out. Nice work. The score for TJ Tiffany is 8.054. That'll put him down in 7th place. All right, let's take a look at that FMX Best Trick leaderboard. And after that run, it's Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash, with the win. Got one more left. All right, well, my math is bad. Because we got one more. We got Drew Slough, a Classroom Crusher. You know what? Drew knew what he had to do. He saw that leaderboard up there, and he knows he's got to throw it down. That's what he did. CP3 back there cheering him on.
Lock in those final scores, Monster Jam fans. You got a few more seconds remaining before we find out our final FMX winner of the evening.
Those scores are locked, Monster Jam fans. And the score is at 8.782, and that means still your winner, Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash.
Well, Hamilton, that is going to do it for our FMX competitions. But I don't know. We've come all the way here, Canada. I'm not ready to see these FMX superstars leave just yet. So what do you say? Do you want more? Hamilton, I know you can get louder than that. I said, do you want more? That's what I'm talking about. Well, guess what? That's exactly what you're going to get. All 8 of these riders are going to attempt something you can only see right here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. They're going to soar through the air, back to back, in train formation, but you got to get loud to send them high. So on the count of 3, I want you to scream so loud that we can't even hear the bikes. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. These riders were hand-selected from the best of the best in the world. And they're gonna jump one more time for each of you fans here in Hamilton. This is the Freestyle Mania debut. Here we go. In 3, in 2, 1, make some noise! Hamilton! Make some noise for the superstars of Monster Jam Freestyle Mania!
It's a sparkle sweep here in Hamilton. Throwing it down. They got the brooms out. We got Kylie Kent. We got Cam Sepulveda. Usually there are 2 riders up here. We do 2 interviews, but right now it is all about Cam Sepulveda taking the upright trick, taking the best trick. Those are 16 points that are going on the board for Team Sparkle Smash. Cam, you've been coming into your own, man. It's competition win after competition win. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm feeling great. We got the first competition win of the weekend. We got 4 more to go, and we're going to try to sweep every single one this weekend. Let's go, Hamilton. Come on.
Come on, Hamilton. If you like what you saw, make some noise for Cam Sepulveda. And look, we still have some more Monster Jam action coming your way. Of course, Kylie Kent is about to hit the track. We got the rest of our Monster Jam drivers ready to tear this up. What is your favorite part about freestyle? What can these fans look forward to?
Oh man, just the noise, and these trucks are gonna completely destroy this track out here. You're probably not even gonna be able to recognize it when it's done. And yeah, there's gonna be some backflips, there's gonna be some 2-wheel skills, some wheelies, Kylie's gonna go huge, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Get ready for it.
That's right, you heard it here first. Get ready, Hamilton, and make some noise for your winner, Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash.
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Hamilton, make some noise for Kylie Kent Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com for the first time in Monster Jam Freestyle. What did you fans think of that 12,000-pound unicorn?
You know, it's not often you see a 12,000-pound unicorn, Taylor, and boy, is it impressive every time we see it. The score for Kylie Kent in Sparkle Smash is 5.933, our first leader here of the Monster Jam Freestyle competition. Up next, Hamilton. We want to see your fins to the left, fins to the right. It's Michaela Telechka, Megalodon.
Monster Jam fans, let her hear you, Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Hey, Scott Murray, you're looking a little spry there. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. We've got some bubbles flowing out of that Monster Jam truck. Michaela, she's going to come out of that truck in just a little bit. Go ahead and lock in your scores.
Scoring is locked. The score for Michaela Telechka at Megalodon of 5.489. That'll put her in second place in Monster Jam Freestyle. Monster Jam, what? Oh. After a broken planetary, give it up for Brendan Telechka in Zombie. Nice, puts it into a stompy. Putting that zombie nose to the ground, reaching out. Can he touch it? He does.
Monster Jam fans, put those zombie arms up and make some noise for Brandon Toluchka Zombie. A ferocious, dramatic re-entry back out onto the track, and he definitely made it worth your while. Fans, please lock in those scores. You got about 5 seconds remaining at judgeszone.com.
Some great stuff there from Brandon Toluchka and Zombie. I mean, he did like this reverse slap wheelie thing, and he had an epic stoppie, walked it forward, walked it back. Some nose wheelie action, all these little mini combinations rolled into one super freestyle run. Those scores are locked. The score for Brandon Toluchka in Zombie is 8.772. New leader, new score to beat. Once again, Monster Jam fans, some of the things that you're looking to score on here this evening in Monster Jam Freestyle is the use of all the ramps there on that pod, the creativity involved, those technical moves. Again, we talked about the combinations and, of course, that wow factor. If you were left in awe, then we want to see it up on that video board in your scores. Again, all Monster Jam drivers must complete 15 seconds for a score. And again, when those screens go red, that's where you come in. Give it up for Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Oh, what's this? Could he be lining up for it? Monster Jam fans, keep your eye on Tony Oaks. Oh, here he comes! The Morgan backflip!
Monster Jam fans, that was Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Go ahead and score. Everybody scored now at judgeszone.com, and definitely use the hashtag and tag us at Monster Jam on all those posts.
I gotta tell you, Taylor, when we go back and watch the Super Glue glued to the action replay, he's lining up for it, and he nails it. And you know what? That is the finishing move. It's all you need in Monster Jam Freestyle. The score for Tony Oaks in JCB Digatron is 9.509. New leader, new score to beat. Monster Jam fans, I see a pair of horns lurking out from that tunnel. Give it up for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
Put those horns up for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. You can tell his teammate is happy to see his teammate back out on the track. What about you, Master Jam fans? Score now.
You know, Taylor, literally the man is an artiste. He sculpts, he paints, and when he gets out for Monster Jam Freestyle, the way he carves up that track is like nobody else. Fernando Martinez. Get your scores in, judgeszone.com. Use that code again, HAM. Fernando Martinez is an 8.843. That'll put him in second place. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard here in the freestyle competition of Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Right now, leading the crew here is Tony Oaks and JCB Digatron with that score of a 9.509 after that Morgan & Morgan backflip. Not far behind Fernando Martinez with the 8.843 run we just saw. Also in the mix, Brendan Telechka and Zombie. All gunning for that final 8 points of the night.
Red light means freeze. Hey, freeze. Champ fans, make some noise for Brianna Mahan Ringling Bailey Circuit. And you got little Bailey down there turning up on the track. Let them both hear you. Make some noise, Hamilton. Go ahead and lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
I mean, is that fair? I mean, there are 3 members of Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. But the real question is it fair what Brianna Mahan even does out there? A veteran of the sport. She doesn't even need 2 ears on Ringling Bailey Circuit to get things done. Greg Duffy certainly supports it. She loves you, Hamilton. Giving you the big wave. And the score for Brianna Mahan and Ringling Bailey Circuit, 8.210 at 4th place. Up next, it's Chucky Puckin the third in Classroom Crusher.
Recess. I didn't know I was going to get a little extra from Drew Slough in the back. Monster Champ fans, that was Chucky Puckin. Classroom Crusher. What did you think, Hamilton? You know where to go to let us know. 5 seconds left.
2 words, big air, that's what I know. And now I want to see the scores reflect some big scores. The score for Chucky Puckin in Classroom Crusher is 8.063. That'll put Chucky in 5th place. The bells toll for thee. Give it up for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Make some noise for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. They don't call him bad to the bone for nothing. Scoring is open. You can see him saying, slide that PKT tire all the way to the top. Hamilton, lock it in.
Well, you can always count on one thing, and that's Weston Anderson giving us a classic Gravedigger freestyle, a throwdown party, as he likes to call it. The score for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger is 9.390. That puts him in 2nd place. That means your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle, Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. And with those 8 points, is it enough for Team JCB Digatron? And your BKT overall event champion is Weston Anderson, Noah Bucket, Team Gravedigger. This is overall event championship number 22 on the season for Team Gravedigger. Let's go down to our pit reporter who's handing out trophies down there left and right. We'll let him swing around for the celebration. We played a little hide and seek with you, David.
Let's talk to the boys. We got Team Gravedigger for the 22nd time here at Freestyle Mania, holding the BKT overall event championship trophies. Unbelievable from the very start all the way through the end. Team Gravedigger was not to be stopped on a Thursday, nonetheless, here in Hamilton. Let's talk to him. Noah Bach and Weston Anderson. How you feeling, Noah?
I'm feeling so good today. I was happy with my riding, and I knew I had to go out there and just stay. And I was loving every second of it. This is my first time in Canada, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving every second of it. Thank you all.
What do you say, Hamilton? Make some noise for Noah Bakken. And of course, Weston getting it done. That freestyle, it came down to the wire. It was between you and Chucky Palkin for the overall. You came in second in freestyle and got the win.
Man, like Noah said, consistency was the ticket tonight. We stayed consistent in racing and two-wheel, freestyle in both of his competitions. Man, this is a testament of teamwork right here, baby. We stayed consistent enough throughout the night. We got this hardware by the end of the night. Canada, it's my 4th time being here. Thank you guys for always rocking this house and being as loud as you guys can. We love you guys. Until next time, we'll see y'all later.
That's right. Make some noise, Canada, one more time for Team Gravedigger.
Well, I got to tell you, Taylor, this was my first night on Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. I mean, if that's the start to the weekend in Hamilton, I mean, a lot more in store for Weston Anderson, I think. A lot more in store for Tony Oaks, I think. I mean, Brianna Mahan. I mean, what else are we going to see this weekend? I don't even know where to start.
I don't even know where to tell you to start, but I will tell you to start. Take your vitamins, get some rest tonight, because guess what? We're coming back tomorrow.
Yes, we are.
The next day.
Yes, we are.
And then the next day.
Yes, we are. Yeah, I can't wait, Hamilton. And we'll be seeing you back here tomorrow night at the TD Coliseum. Congratulations again to Team Gravedigger, Weston Anderson, and Noah Bakken. For pit reporter David Mila and my co-host here, Taylor Olivia in the stands. My name is Alex Miniak, and we will catch you next time. And that was
Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
You got it.